Let's get to the people on a Monday. We'll get to the ticket text later. 3 o'clock, we'll talk seating. Rico has kind of an angle on it. And look, it's raising the bar. Outstanding win yesterday for the Lions. It's real. It's bigger than just a win. It feels like it's more than just that. And look, we've given you some of the numbers. So let's get after it, see where you guys are at with it. We'll go to David to lead off for Monday. What's up, David?
Love you, man. Love your show. I was waiting for you to get on air. Listen, I've been a Lions fan for a very, very long time. We're talking about 3 or 4 decades. And I just want to say this for all of the haters that are still out there that exist, the SOL fans that proudly wore their paper bags back in the day. This team has completely rejuvenated not only the city, but the fan base. Anytime you're going to Lambeau, you're going to Tampa, you're going to, and you see the overflow of Lions fans.
Kansas City.
Oh man, Pat, listen, I'm so overjoyed that I guess you can say I'm on cloud 87.
You should be.
With the success that the Lions have had, and I just want to thank you because I remember last summer when they lost those 6 games and people were calling in with the complaints and the negative pessimism. Look where they're at now as opposed to last year. And you pointed it out. You've got no running game. You've got, oh man, I mean, the fact that they.
But here's the one thing I'd caution you.
Yeah,
all right, but David, let me say this because this is one thing I got to be honest with you. I can't stand it, and it makes me hate people. This whole gotcha society we live in. You know, at 1-6, and your head coach was 4-20 as a head coach. Fans had a right to be angry.
No.
Okay?
See, here's what
fans
you
had a right
realize.
to be angry.
No. In our society, you're not allowed to change because the situation changes. Whatever you said,
right,
you have to stick with until you die.
That's stupid. Because the other side of it is if you want to play the game that way, you have to play the let's watch it play out cotton. That's not how the game works. Yeah. So all I would say is, hey, man, be excited, have fun, but I wouldn't be mad at fans who wore orange to the Bengals game 20 years ago to get Millen out. Like, why take it there? There's no reason.
Right, because there was nobody who could tell you when they got shut out by the Patriots and Bailey Zappi last year.
Correct.
That you would be feeling this way a year later, almost to the date. No, and there are some Lions fans who are going to say, show me in the playoffs. I get that.
Yeah, you're missing a hell of a journey, though.
You're right. You're missing the ride, but I can't be mad at you because you're like, well, I've seen this before, and they'll fall down on your face. Right now, this feels different. This feels special. I told you at the beginning of the season, 6-2, 5-3. They've already hit 5 wins already. I'm like, yeah. What I saw yesterday, that's a different team.
It is. If you can win in different ways, that's the mark of a great team.
And the funny thing is I do harken back because with David, with your Steelers, you know what good looks like.
Not this year, but I get
you.
No,
but you recognize, Mike, with your Giants, you recognize what good and special is. Not this year, but because your team has a history, you could look and say, you know what?
Well, you know what to measure.
This is good.
Yeah,
this is good. And I saw that, I was like, guys, this may be a lot more special than you actually think.
Sean's up next on a Monday. What's up, Sean?
Mike, I'm so excited. I can't stand it. It is a movement, too. I mean, I got buddies coming out of the woodwork. Everyone's just going crazy. But I still say the movement's not complete until I see that segment, and I hate to keep bringing it up. But, you know, your partner's a perfect example. I just got to, break this down. So last week, earlier in the week, I heard Rico saying all the right things. His brain was working. He's on board. He gets it now. And then Friday, he does a show where the Lions are going to go 1-2 in the next 3. Look out for Tampa. You're underestimating them. He picks Tampa to win. I mean, that is where his heart gets involved at the end of the week. And
let me
wait. You know, Sean, I'm right here.
Okay,
you can just talk to me.
All right. Well,
you realize that, right?
Let me answer one thing, and I'll let you and Sean battle it out. Sean, obviously, it was a rare day off in the fall for me because I was at a wedding. I would have echoed the sentiment that this was a scheduled loss, meaning you're going on the road against a team who's off a bye. You've been crushing people. I thought it was going to be a very competitive game. So if you want to make fun of Rico, you can make fun of me too.
I'm not making fun. Let's get that straight. Rico, I'm not trying to upset you or anything. There's a lot of guys like you. I have good friends that are just like you. I think that there's a lot of damage has been done. And when I see guys like you, so next week, are you going to pick Baltimore? And when we get there, when your heart gets involved, if you start picking the Lions, then I know we got a real movement. Then I know if guys like you can get on board.
Sean, here's the thing. When I pick games, especially for the Lions, it's not heart. I use my head, I use numbers, I use logistics, and I back those things up. Now, the Lions, as I said, went down there and played a game much better than I thought. But, yeah, this felt like a game where if you were going to lose, it was going to be this game in Tampa. That's not a shot at the Lions. It's you're not going to win every game.
Did you pick them against Green Bay?
Yes.
Yeah, they were going to
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Go ahead.
I'm also the same.
Rico,
Wait, Sean. I'm also the same guy that told you were going to walk in and destroy Carolina a week before it happened, and people told me to pump the brakes.
BOGO tickets.
I just.
But we're not going to talk about that. Okay, I'm sorry. That ruins your narrative. Go ahead.
I think you're a heartbroken Lions guy, and I want to see you fully get on the bandwagon. That's what I want.
Okay,
to
but
then
here,
I know we got a real.
can we do this?
Okay, but Sean, let me just
Go
say
ahead,
something.
Rico. Floor's yours.
See, this is why it's people like Sean that make it so difficult. Like, you can't give them praise because Sean is so busy. But you said this years ago. Yeah, your team was hot garbage. So, yes, I've often said, when this team does something, I'll give you praise. You're doing stuff. The Tampa game, yeah, I thought that Tampa was going to win. It's not a knock against you.
You're going to play 17 games in the National Football League, and even the best teams are going to lose 4 or 5. Okay? So the whole point is you can't
tell me I'm pretty and tell me I'm special every week.
Okay. And if that's what fans want, great. I guess my point is I don't take it as disrespect if you viewed going on the road against a first-place team off a bye with a very aggressive defense,
right,
that you'd say, hey, we're going to be in for one today, and we're going to have to survive it. Or, God forbid, I mean, what was the line in Vegas? 3?
Yeah.
I don't take that as disrespect.
No. But if you don't tell, like some Lions fans, if you don't tell them they're pretty and they're going to win every game, well, you said this. I did.
Up next.
It's your heart.
Up next, you're not going to go 16.
Yeah, I don't bet the Lions
and
with my heart because that would mean I don't care enough.
Okay. You know what? It's fine.
It's all right. It's okay.
You're going to be all right. 248-539.
It's fans like that make it so hard to say nice things about this team because it's like
you just keep it moving.
You guys, all right.
Just say nice. It's okay. Relax.